Hi everyone, welcome in another tip of the week. It's Michał from StruSoft here. This time I'd like to show you one of our functionalities for you to make sure that your volume and mass calculations for the elements are accurate. So you can actually subtract the volume of the cast-in materials as well as include their mass into the element material takeoff tables. How to do that? So let's go to our AutoCAD Impact, and in here what we see here on the screen are two exactly identical solid walls. Well, almost identical. They have the same type of cast-in material applied to the end caps. They have the same end caps, but the only difference is that one cast-in material, the one in WP1, is not considered in the volume and mass calculations of the element, while the WP2 one does, and that's included. Okay, so to demonstrate that, I'll just open the drawings that are prepared for both elements. First, WP1. So those are the drawings. Okay, let me refresh that. Okay, so that's the drawing of WP1. Where I go is the material takeoff. What we can see is the volume and mass of the element. So note the mass, volume. Volume is 1 cubic meter, 748 thousandth of a cubic meter, and mass is 4 tons, 0.37, right? So if I go to that second element, the one that actually considers the decrease in volume but increase in mass due to the cast-in materials, the volume is slower, well, not slower, smaller. The volume now is 1,000.743 cubic meters, while the mass is greater at 4 ton 400 kilos, right? So again, to compare, those are the volumes and masses, and where to make the appropriate settings to make sure that those things are considered. So we need to go to the cast-in material options, go to cast-in materials, and I'll open the cast-in material for WP2, so the one which considers the decreases in volume, the changes in volume and mass. And in here we have 3 settings here to consider. So first is the material. So you need to specify the material for the cast-in material. In this case it's steel. And you also need to specify the displacement volume and the mass of those elements. So the displacement volume basically is calculated from the model that is created for the cast-in material, and the mass is calculated from the mass of the material, rather the specific density of the material calculated by the volume of the material. So let me go to the copy material. This is the one that's been applied to the WP1 panel, which does not include the volume changes. As you can see, this material is not set here, and nor is the displacement volume, nor is the mass. So you can specify the material, steel, and you need to refresh the displacement volume, which recalculates the volume from the model, and you can go ahead and update the mass as well, which will take the proper values for the material and multiply it by the volume. And that's just it. You just accept that and it's been set. Next time you apply this cast-in material and create a drawing out of it and create any schedules or material takeoffs, it will include those values. So if, for example, if we open another cast-in material and change the values here as well, you will see the volume is different, mass is also different for this type of material. So again, you know exactly how much each unit will weigh immediately from the cast-in material options. So this would be the way you set it, and make sure to have the accurate results in your material takeoffs. And with that, I would like to thank you for your attention. I would like to invite you to our LinkedIn profile, StruSoft, our official StruSoft official YouTube channel, where we have a variety of videos from Impact, tips of the week, all of them combined there. We've got the webinars and other instruction materials available for you. And I would also like to direct you towards our www.strusoft.com website, as well as our wiki for Impact, which contains all the possible knowledge you might require for impact and for learning. So again, thank you, and see you in another tip of the week.